What's up? Can you hear me okay? Do I sound all right?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, I got the air on in the background. What's up, everybody? It's great to see you all today. Man, so many big things going on. At some point, I'm going to have to run probably during a market update to check and grab a phone or computer charger. But how was your holidays? How have things been? I know you were touching some grass. I was touching some grass. How was that grass you were touching, man?
Oh, it was good. It was good. I got to see the grandkids twice. Seen them last weekend, then seen them on Thanksgiving. Was down at my brother's for 3 days. Got to see him. Went and seen the aunts and everything like that. Of course, they're talking about Bitcoin. You know,
Everybody's talking about Bitcoin right now. I don't know why. Maybe we've been right the whole time. What's up, Jeff
right?
Duke? Shout out, sir.
My aunt comes in. Me and my cousin are watching the football game, and my aunt comes in. She's like, "Oh, I figured you guys would be talking about Bitcoin." And Todd, my cousin, he was like, "Oh, I just buy whatever so and so tells me to buy." I guess his boss or something like that. So we didn't even talk about it. But it's funny that my aunt brought it up.
That's how you know.
And,
That's how you know we're getting there.
right?
It's about to, Banana Zone is upon us, guys. Banana Zone is upon us.
And then went and seen Venom, the last Venom with my nephew and his old lady and their kid. So it was good. I mean, it was good. Spent yesterday putting up Christmas lights. So I really didn't have a vacation per se. I got back to work today and it's like I never freaking left this place.
Yeah. Well,
how about you? I know your parents are in Honduras for the first time.
Yeah.
Seen all that pork you were eating?
Yeah, man. Yeah, it's been a fantastic time. My parents have been here. They've already met my wife and one of my two kids. But this was the first time that they met, like, my wife and kids and us in our house here. And then been here in Honduras with us. And then met the extended family. And we had a good time. Like, we had a blast. It was amazing. I do need to say, if you're going to fly, don't fly Avianca. I mentioned this before. I said I think it's better if you kayak across the Pacific Ocean than fly with Avianca. But I'm currently without basically any clothes. I have 4 shirts and 2 pairs of long pants, and then I have 5 sweaters. And if you have never been to Honduras, you don't ever have any reason to wear a sweater, period. So I basically only have the 3 or 4 shirts, the 2 pairs of long pants, and I bought a pair of shorts today because, let me tell you, it's hot. It is. And so we've been having a good time out here, eating a bunch of food, doing the Thanksgiving, Christmas stuff. My kids go to this private bilingual school, so it's kind of bougie. So they basically, like, they take the American holidays off too. In Honduras, there are a whole lot of Hispanic holidays, but this school, they go like half as much school as anybody else in the world because they do both the American holidays and the Spanish holidays, and they charge you twice as much for like a course school.
That's funny you said that about the heat. So when I left my house Wednesday morning, I dressed comfortable. I had, my Nike tracksuit on, and I get down there and I'm shedding off my freaking hoodie. And then like a half hour later, it's like, I got to get out of these sweatpants. So I wore shorts like the whole weekend, except for Thanksgiving dinner and everything like that. Big difference in temperature between up here in the mountains and on the desert floor,
Absolutely. But man, I will say that, like, so I've been pretty disconnected from what's going on Twitter and what's been going on in general. But a lot of massive news is going on. And I can't remember what it was, but dude, XRP was at $2.30 when I was looking at it last.
Bro, it kills me. It kills me. I've been so disconnected. I've only been trading a couple coins. we were talking about this earlier, like SWI and ADA and Bitcoin, basically. And in the trading group, I just haven't had the time. And then I look down and people in the trading group are saying, oh, XRP this. And I look at the price. I was like, WTF is going on, bro? And now, obviously, I'm not going to buy in now. I'm not going to trade it now, you know? But what's up, Jeff Dukes? What's up, Daniel?
What's up, Daniel?
Good to be back.
Yes. Are we rich yet? Look, this is the question my mom asked me. She's like, where's our crypto money? I said, just wait until like 2025. Y'all will be all right. Okay? Y'all will be all right. But, yeah.
Your uncle's got to be happy.
Oh, he's super happy. He turned 2,100 into like $6,000.
Right.
So, yeah. But no, my parents were invested in Ethereum, which, I mean, like, they're up a little bit. But
Ethereum's getting ready for a move, I think. I was looking at the chart earlier today. I think Ethereum's getting ready for a move.
Yes, but is it the $12,000 move?
No.
I'm not
even sure Ethereum will hit $12,000 personally.
What about 10?
I think 10 is going to be a big psychological number. Yeah. So possible. And it really depends on Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin hits my target of, 125 to 150, I think I said my target is 136,589. Shout out to the XRP army. You guys are super happy right now. So I had to put that in my Bitcoin expectation. If it hits that, then no, Ethereum's not hitting 12 grand. I think 9, 10. You know what I mean? Something like that.
Look, simple minded. Tell me what to buy. Okay, so I'll tell you what not to buy. Don't buy only with your whole bag. I just diversified into a bunch of really good plays. I feel really good about them. Actually, I'll tell you what they were, Desert, while we're here, since this is kind of what we're talking about. Let's see. Well, it'll come up here in a minute. And 8K says, Daniel, I think 8K is a good move. I think that's a smart decision.
8 to 10. 8 to 10. It now, if what everybody's saying, I mean, of course they're saying it now. Bitcoin to 200,000, Bitcoin to 300,000. Here comes the crazy freaking expectations again. If in some realm of possibilities Bitcoin hits 200K, then Ethereum probably go to 15.
I'm really disappointed that was the direction you went with that, because I wanted to give a big shout out to Daniel. We love Daniel. Crypto King, amazing person in general. Met him in real life. It was great. But if Bitcoin hits 200,000,
oh yeah,
I'm gonna cover my entire body with peanut butter.
It's official. It's been tweeted. It's been tweeted.
It's been retweeted. You know what I mean? Yeah. We got it screen captured. I will cover my entire body in Jif peanut butter, and of course, it's gonna be the creamy one. Because it just makes the most sense.
This right here is what makes me think Ethereum's getting ready to move. But the only thing giving me skepticism is that all that money seems to be going into XRP.
Yeah, I feel that 110%.
So and that's why the title is the flippening.
I was going to say, so the things that I ended up dividing, so I put $1,000 into WIF. WIF went down just a little bit. We decided that was a little too much to put in one position in something like WIF. And then so I've divided it up. And so we got 250 in Immutable, 250 in FET, 250 in, 200 in Stellar. And I left 261 in WIF. So that was how we divided up.
That seems better.
All the stuff that was like, you know what I mean, down, being down. WIF, you mean JIF. There we go. Third Patriot. Love it.
No, it's pronounced GIF.
Wow.
Oh, what happened here? I think I just got stopped out. I was shorting Ondo.
Oh.
And it just reversed on me. Only a 7% loss. I didn't have time to put that in the trading group, guys. So
we'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. But all right. So from there, we want to go into stuff that's going on in the market, cover a couple of things, and then we'll get into actual.
Well, we're gonna do so new format for the channel. Okay, so we got the opening, which obviously we're doing right now. It's not a monologue, it's a back and forth. We got the opening. Then we do market update, which is just market update, no charts. And then we'll go into our headlines. We'll talk about the headlines, talk about everything that's going on. And then I'll be doing TA at the end of the show from now on. And it, not only does it allow us, it gives me more time to do more TA, because we can either lengthen or shorten the show according to what's going on in the market. I think it's just a better format. Me and John were talking about it, and that's what we came up with. So all you guys waiting for TA, you need to stay through the whole show. I'm just saying. You know? But other than that, is there any other housekeeping?
Other housekeeping. No, we'll do market update, and then I'll go over a couple of the other things that I've been looking at here in the crypto world.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, before we get into that, everybody do us a favor. Hit that like, subscribe, notification bell. I know we took a week and a half off. It was much needed. I mean, we had so much stuff going on. My IRL job, end of the year, all these builders want stuff going on. John going from country to country, and then he had his family coming to Honduras. He had all that stuff going on. It's just been crazy. And quite frankly, I think we were both a little bit frazzled. Just all the hecticness. We needed a step back a little bit from everything that was going on. And of course, it happened at the most inopportune time because the whole freaking market's pumping. So we apologize for that. But sometimes you got to step back and touch grass. But we are live Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. PST. If you are on YouTube, do us a favor, hit that like, subscribe, and notification bell so you don't miss anything. If you are on X, tag some DGens, share the post, get all that good stuff. Let's get some stuff going on. And without further ado, I believe we will be going into... All I hear is excuses. Tighten up. I believe we will be going into market update.
We will, but first I need to address these couple of things. First of all, shout out to Third Patriot. Yes, Kumadroid is getting an update for the next few days. Yep. There is a massive update coming to the execution layer of the actual bot, how it's working, how it's interacting with us, and how it's interacting with the exchanges. There's a whole bunch of technical jargon that if you guys want, we can definitely do something to like have a video come out talking about that, explaining it. It's a little more technical than what I'm ready to talk about, but that's going on right now in the background.
Right. And
then I wanted to say hi to Jaleesa. And week and a half off, 2 founders, slackers. Look, so we've asked people in the community that if you want to come help us be a part of this, make this happen, make this work. You know, if you want to come work for your bags for real, along with some founders, we invited people. They'd rather just, you know, let us do it. So we had to take some time to touch grass, be with the family. We're going to do that. We're going to do that.
That didn't mean we were completely gone either, because I know a lot of people in the trading group made some massive gains.
Absolutely.
During that time period. So we were still active. We just weren't doing the live show. I do want to touch on Kumadroid. Anybody in our community, set your risk tolerance to the lowest level. Do not use medium or high. it's more risky. And there's some things going over that I'm going to sit down. Me and John are going to sit down and have a talk with the devs. Some things.
We have some, so we trade a little bit. Desert trades a lot more than a lot of us, but we have some opinions on the strategies. And so we are personally stepping in to make some changes there. And so we would like everybody to switch their risk tolerance to the lowest setting until we get those things nailed out. And then you can go as risky as you want. But we definitely want to nail out some things. And so that's what we got going on there.
There's some things we need answers to. And we just want to be, we don't want to put, if there's this, nobody's in danger with the bot or anything, but if there's the slightest thing that I don't like or John doesn't like, we're not going to put it out to our community. So that's basically where the conversation is going right now.
So we have some updates that are coming and that are happening right now, and that we're going to ensure that they happen the way that we want them to, and as quickly as we can possibly have done. And then simple-minded, how many weeks are you taking off for Christmas? We were actually going to take Christmas off about 12 months. So from Christmas following 12 months, we were going to take off. And then around next Christmas, we do it again. Just like some of the other projects.
Christmas, we will be taking off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day.
There you go.
Because my grandkids will be here and I got to take them to go see the lights and all that good stuff and dinner and hot chocolate and all that Christmas bullshit.
Yep. And look, teamwork makes the dream work. Yep. We're tag teaming all the time. I mean, I got an interview with Nav from Igon that's coming out. It was very good. That was actually something I wanted to do today. I've got to connect the correct wallets and stuff, and I'm going to actually purchase some Igon on the stream from the Token Empire site. And yeah, I'm bullish on what they have going on. We've talked about part of our plan and things we want to do are basically getting Igon and different kinds of passive income nodes and different opportunities into our project, divided into our project treasury. So that way we have runway, but also some way to reward and incentivize people in the community. And so we've got some stuff going on with Clarity DAO that we're looking at. And so, you know, it's exciting. Got some conversations in the background. And
grind don't stop.
Yep. It do not stop. But so
what's up, Fozzie?
Shout out Fozzie. But from there, let's go ahead and go into market update.
Hit it.
Oh. Is it not going? It's not going. It's going?
I think it's just your internet connection.
Yeah, it is.
I've noticed that. I noticed that like when it depends on who starts it. It seems like it's weird. Like it was going perfect for me.
Does it? Did it go all the way through?
Yeah, it went all the way through for me.
Dang, I was just looking at you and I was like, dang, it's not working. And then you're like, yeah, it is. And I was like, oh, he can hear me. We're not even doing it yet. All right. Cool.
All right. Oh, that was kind of weird that I could hear you while it was playing.
Yes. But anyway, so we got 70 people in here. Let's get everybody to like, retweet, repost, all the stuff. If you're on X, hop over to YouTube, crypto_nightly. And then give us a follow, like, and subscribe. We appreciate you guys. And yeah, market update. Let's get it.
So it's been so long since I looked at CoinGecko, the past, that we're down 2.4%, but we're still at $3.627 trillion. And I remember, you know, the last show, we were down like 1% and we were at like 3.2 trillion. So there's been a lot added. All right. So coming in at 3.627 trillion, massive bull run volume coming in at 395 billion. Bitcoin dominance down to 52.2, Ethereum at 12, and 16 Gwei will send you an ETH transaction. All right, we got Bitcoin coming in at 95,764, down 2% today. We got Ethereum at 3627, down 2.3%. And this is where all the money has went. All of your money has went to XRP, up 17% today, 87% on the 7-day, coming in at 272. And I'm not sure there's any breaks on this thing. I'm not sure. I'm not shorting it. I'll tell you that much. I don't plan on shorting XRP, but I would like a nice entry to hit along without having to scalp it. We got Solana, which got flipped by XRP, coming in at 224, down 4.6%. We got BNB at 649, down 1.7%. Dogecoin at 0.4187, down 8.2%. And look at that, Cardano in the 8th spot. Just a few weeks ago, it was fighting for like 11th and 12th, and now we're in the 8th spot.
Yo,
coming
so
in at 128.
You're gonna like this one. You're gonna like this one. Okay, since we were talking about XRP, I happened to look over at X. I saw Average Guy James. Shout out to Average Guy James. If you're out there, give me a comment, say what's up, say something. But love him. But he retweeted the BitBoy, and BitBoy said XRP's next stop is $4.50. Get ready.
Maybe. That's higher than its all-time high. I think we're gonna have some resistance at all-time high. All-time high is like 389, something like that. We'll definitely be looking at XRP when we get to the charts for sure. But it's possible. I mean, I give it to him. He was right?
He called the FTX collapse. He called everything. He called the inception of Bitcoin.
I will give it to him that his fundamental knowledge of the market and the way it works and what's going on is pretty unparalleled. You know what I mean? It's pretty unparalleled. He saved me a lot of money on the FTX collapse. He's made me a lot of money on fundamental things, and he stuck true to XRP. I mean, it was going to go up eventually. That's me like saying, oh, we've been talking about SWE for the past 3 months and it's at 342. Well, yeah, eventually it's going to go up, but it's about time frame and perspective, But yeah.
Third Patriot says 589 next up. Let's go.
That's right. All right. So Cardano at 128, coming in at up 12% today, 31 on the week. Wow. Just knocking USDC and then Avalanche with a nice move today at 51.48, up 12.9%, knocking out Tron, SHIB, and Toncoin to take that spot. Dang, why am I getting all these notifications? Let me put that on mute. Can you guys hear that?
Yeah, I can hear it.
All right, I just muted my phone. My brother, so we went to Verizon to get my brother a new phone, right? And John already knows. I had no intentions of getting a phone. I was just asking the dude about the Ultra, the 24 Ultra, because I have the Galaxy Fold, which is annoying because I never open it, and the screen is real small. He was like, "Oh, just wait till February. That's when the S25 Ultra comes out." And he was like, "But if you buy the S24 Ultra right now, you get a free 75-inch TV." So I was like, let me think about it. We went to lunch. As soon as we got done eating lunch, I was like, we got to go back to the Verizon store. I got to get a free TV. But the point is, so I bought my brother a bunch of stuff for Christmas for his new phone. And he's texting me, "Oh, I just got my phone case. Oh, I just got this. Oh, I just got that." So that's where all the notifications are coming from. Are you frozen?
No. I'm just like deep in it. I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
All right. Let's see the biggest gainers. I don't even know what the hell this is. Kai? up 50% today, catapulted into the 68
Is that
spot.
Kava?
No, it's not Kava.
Oh no, it's
Unless they
Kaya.
rebranded.
No idea. What is that? Will you look into it? Like, open it up. Like, let's see what it is.
So, circulating supply, total supply. Okay. Kaya scan. So it's a L1.
Must be. Go to the website. Let's see what's
Hold on. Let's see when it came out.
24.
So it came out. Oh, it just came out. It came out a month ago. October 27th, it came out. And look at that.
Suspect.
Look at that freaking parabola right there.
Suspect, unless they waited to come out right at the time. Like, you know what I mean?
Wow. Kai was merged from Fisher.
Oh, and Clayton.
Oh, okay. So that's what it is. So it's a merger from whatever Finchia is, and then Clayton. Okay. So it's like an ASI thing. Okay, that's why it says it just started right here.
Dude,
and that's why it has an actual scan.
The mergers make so much sense because if you are a struggling project with a small dedicated team, why wouldn't you join another small dedicated team and become a bigger project?
That name is so hard to say, though. I don't. Kai? I don't know. But either way. Huh?
Kaya. It's Kaya.
Kaya? Maybe.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, it's got the yeah, and it's got the K and the K-A. Kaya.
So, Kaya is a brand new layer one for builders. Animoca Brands, Binance, Jump. What is that? Jump Capital?
Yeah.
Is that what that is?
It's probably Jump Crypto, but yes, same. Well, they're the same, but yes. And Certic. Certic is kind of big.
Certic, that's the auditor, right?
Yes. Yep.
But isn't now? Wait a minute. Certic is the third-party auditor, but it's also the same company that stole a bunch of stuff from Kraken. Remember?
And held them. Oh, you're right. And they held
it ransom. And they said it was like a rogue employee or something like that.
Yes. Yeah. But Sega, that's pretty big. That's bullish.
Sega, so is it a gaming? Oh, look, it does Web3 online, build mini, scale big, build mini dApps through Line, Next, SDK, and reach 196. So what are these, like mobile games? What is that, Brown Farm?
Powering Asia's on-chain future.
Oh, so it's Asia. That's a big market cap. This, those numbers can't be real. That's just a GIF or something.
What do you mean, 18 million total transactions?
Yeah, it was clicking up. So maybe it was just a GIF to get it to the 18 million. We might have to look into this. It's already rocketed. It's already rocketed to 68, to number 68. So we might have to look at that. All right, let's go back. Sure. Other than that, H-bar, damn. H-bar with a 48% pump today.
150 on the 7-day.
Yeah.
And,
do you think, what is this?
Put it up there.
Do you think XRP will be worth more than Bitcoin in the long run? Decades, considering it's poised to be the chosen crypto of the ISO 222 standards for banking, derivatives, markets, companies worldwide.
Can I answer this one?
I
want to answer this one.
Go ahead.
No.
Yeah, the simple answer is no. No, per coin, it will never be worth the amount of Bitcoin just due to its circulating supply. Market cap? Could the market cap surpass Bitcoin? I mean,
eventually, it could, but I think that would be like, I almost think that it's kind of impossible from the standpoint of that because Bitcoin will become more scarce, that will push the value up. and the price up, and then like XRP won't be scarce,
right?
But it could be a larger group of people that are using it. So I still don't think that the market cap will exceed Bitcoin because Bitcoin is scarce. It is so
see that. I see that.
I think that I could see XRP getting huge, maybe getting to the size that Bitcoin is now, but I think Bitcoin will be more.
So I think the price of XRP, eventually the price of XRP is going to stabilize. At what number? I don't know what that is, but it's not going to be a huge number, because I see, especially so if it's a standard for banking, derivatives, companies worldwide, that means it's going to be like a transfer of value. Like, I want to send $1 billion to John. The quickest way to do it is buy $1 billion worth of XRP and send it. John gets that billion and then he sells it. So there's no real pressure. You know what I mean? I think we'll see as banks, as hedge funds, as money markets, as people accumulate XRP to use it as cross-border payments, that's going to shoot the price up. But once it becomes universally used, I think that's when the price will stabilize, and it just won't hit that much. So let's see here. That's a good question though. Let's bring up, we love our coin perspective. This is the #1 site if you want to do moon math on your coins. Okay, so let's type in XRP. Okay, and let's just say XRP hit, what is it at? It's at 95,000 right now. So if XRP hit 1/10 of the price per coin of Bitcoin, that would be $9,500. $9,500. Okay. That is a $542 trillion market cap. Okay. The entire world has, what is it?
900 trillion.
100. No, I thought it was like 120 trillion in debt. But there's only like 90 or 98 trillion in actual money or something like that. So the derivative, even with the derivatives markets, that's half of a quadrillion. So no, I don't think it'll ever. Now, if we look at market cap, okay. Now, what's Bitcoin's? Let's go to Bitcoin's market cap. So Bitcoin's market cap is at 1.9 trillion right now. That would put XRP at $33. So if XRP hit $33, it would almost be a $2 trillion market cap. So that's why I think its expectations of taking over are a little over the top. But can we hit a $12 XRP with a $684 billion market cap? Sure, we might hit that this cycle. You know, if crypto's market cap hits 7-8 trillion, we could see XRP hit 12 to 15 while Bitcoin is coming back down to offset that difference. But
so listen, so what I got the 900 trillion number from, it was somebody like Elon Musk or somebody on Twitter. That was what I was thinking. But I was looking into it right now, and it says 454.4 trillion was the global net worth at the end of 2022.
Okay.
And
that includes derivatives, right?
I don't know if it does. Because I would think the derivatives, the debt plus the credit would be significantly more. So like what I'm saying is like I could see that. I could see the number actually being something like the 900 trillion where almost 500 trillion is actually just private wealth.
As of 2004, the total notional amount of all outstanding positions stood at 53 trillion. 2018, the notional value of outstanding OTC derivatives increased to 595 trillion. So that's as of 2018, 595 trillion is the derivatives market.
Well, I mean, like, yeah, but but I would assume that it grew. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, of course. Yeah, that's 6 years ago.
Yeah. But I mean, what I'm talking about is 2022. It was almost 500 trillion. So I mean, like, both those numbers together is already more than like that's
okay. Here we go.
Trillion.
February 21, 2023, according to the most recent data, 600 trillion. But the gross market value of all contracts is said to be significantly less of 212.4 trillion. But either way, it's I mean, it's not going to that much.
Like, if you're adding those numbers together, you're almost at 1,000 trillion. Like,
right.
You know what I mean?
That's a 1,000 trillion is one quadrillion?
I don't even know, dude.
Yeah,
Once you get to those numbers, it's fake.
Right. I think XRP. I think XRP can hit 20 to 25 this cycle as a top 1% XRP holder. I'd be happy with that. Well,
bro,
yeah,
you are a top 1% XRP holder, bro. Look,
I bet you would be happy.
I appreciate you for being here, and like, you made an excellent choice. I think XRP is going to do excellent. I think $20 to $25 is high, but I don't know, man. You know what I mean?
It's possible. There's the number on the screen right there. Now my other phone is freaking making noise.
Dude, I got two phones now.
A $20 XRP is a 1.1 trillion. It's possible. It's possible. If Bitcoin hits 3-4 trillion, I think that's why we named the title, can XRP flip ETH? And then the flipping in the thumbnail. I do believe that XRP has the potential to flip ETH. It's only a 3x right now to flip ETH's market cap.
Do you think that ADA can flip ETH?
No, not this cycle.
Not this cycle?
Yeah, could it ever? Sure, but not this cycle. So right now.
Oh, dude, we appreciate you, man. Look, we're here to give you our opinion. We're here to listen to everybody in the audience. We're here to inform you using the tools that we have in hand. So we appreciate you for being here, and we appreciate the subscription. I mean, it took us forever to get 50, and we were really excited about that, right? And so every single one, we appreciate all of you. We appreciate you, and thank you guys for being here.
So XRP right now is only 182% pump to hit Ethereum's market cap. Granted, Ethereum's going to rise too. But as it stands right now, XRP, Ethereum, it would put a $7.67 XRP, and it's only 182% away. That's it. I mean, granted, it's, $300 billion is 182%, but still.
But I mean,
everybody said Solana's going to flip ETH. Solana's going to flip ETH. I think XRP has especially now, Gensler's out. I mean, what he said, my last day is January 20th, 2025. Well, of course it's your last day. I mean, you're either going to quit or get fired the next day by Trump, So with him stepping down, with all the bullishness coming out of Trump's cabinet, with Cynthia Lummis and everybody, and it being said, even with the lawsuit, the appeal by the SEC, it was already stated that XRP is not a security. That's been heard. That's over. That's done with. It's not a security. The only drama right now is about this initial sale. That's where the fine came from. That's where they were found wrongdoing. That's what they're appealing. They're saying, you know, no, it should be this, should be that. So XRP is not a security.
So here's my question, though. Do you think that since the lawsuit with Binance is over, that they will accept Gary Gensler's application as their head of security?
Oh yeah. I think CZ's get right on top of hiring Gary now, for sure.
Yeah.
But you know what? If come the end of January, say February, March, we hear, oh, Kraken hires Gary Gensler as their head of SEC compliance department. That would not surprise me one bit. One bit. If he moves right into crypto, that doesn't, they FUD it until they're in. You know what I mean? Or he may go back to Goldman Sachs, but Goldman Sachs is pro crypto now, so he can't get away from it.
Well, it's what they say, if somebody's entire job depends on them not knowing something, they're not going to know it.
Well, I guess that's a point. You know what I mean? Yeah, soon to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Jeez.
All right, let's finish this update real quick. So Ondo just pumped out of nowhere. It's up like 10 or 15% just in the past 3 hours. But it pumped 35%. You guys know my opinion on Ondo. I love Ondo. It's an RWA play. I think it's going to be massive. But I will be selling my bag mid-December, which, hell, I mean, we're already in December now. That's crazy. Within the next couple of weeks, I will be selling my personal bag, and we'll be selling the bag in the DCA portfolio, because with that token unlock coming January 1st, it's going to be massive. So
here's my question.
Go ahead.
Okay, so because I understand the love for Ondo, but Mantra has been killing it. Okay, and the
Mantra's on a huge pullback.
It's on a huge pullback right now.
Yeah, it's been down and stagnant at it's at like 354. After it hit that all-time high, it pulled back, and it's kind of like with the rest of the market, kind of how all the meme coins spiked and then fell back, and now they're just kind of riding. SWI spiked, fell back. Now it's just kind of riding.
With the fact that Mantra is fully diluted, do you like it better than Ondo? Right? Because Ondo has a whole bunch of unlocks yet to come.
That's
That's the big reason you're going to be selling. Well, we're going to be selling the Ondo before the end of December, is because.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. Going to sell the Ondo and get rid of it.
No.
But after the unlock and everything drops, I'm going to be buying back into Ondo for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Mantra, Ondo's just the big boy, bro. And especially in the bull market with BlackRock and the Biddle Fund and the 24 access of liquidity, be able to push stuff through. They got OUSD. I mean, they're in with SWI, they're in with ETH, they're in with Solana. I mean, it's just got so much more than Mantra, and Mantra has relatively the same market cap now. And I know Mantra has a $500 million fund. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I like Mantra. But Ondo is going to be the big boy, I think.
And you don't think that makes that big of a difference there? Like for the long term of the.
No, for the simple reason that Ondo's unlocks are yearly. So you know exactly when they're coming. You know, like that's why, mid-December, I'm going to sell everything, or maybe in the next week just to kind of, preemptive. And hey, if it goes up a little more, so be it. But the market cap is not big enough to eat up the supply doubling plus some. It's going up like 138%. The supply is going up. You know what I mean? And then you got to, and those are yearly. So they're cliff unlocks every year for Ondo, right? Well, it's a specific percentage of the original investment. Therefore, while this year's supply is going to more than double, well, next year the supply is not going to more than double. It'll probably go up by about 50%. And then the following year, it'll go up by like 30 or 40%. And then the following year, and I think it's like a 12-year unlock schedule or something like that, some ridiculous. But you just sell before the unlock. That's my opinion. I think it's too easy to sell it in December, wait till about mid-January, or whenever the price looks right, and then you just hold that money on the side, put that money right back in, and then ride it up to the end of the bull run, sell it. You know what I mean? Watch it crash, because a lot of these unlocks, I mean, it's not going to be, this bull run's not going to last. Until we break the 4-year cycle, I'm still on the 4-year cycle. I still see a top in Q2 of 2025. It may go past that, but I mean, I'm seeing a 2021 style thing. Summers are always bearish. Even in the bull run, it seems like summers are bearish. May, June, July-ish bottom starts to come up a little bit. August, a little dip. September's are a little red. October, going into Q4. That's my opinion.
Yes, 100%. Are we?
Well, let's finish this. Let's finish this real quick. Everything's up so massive. Look, Chainlink's up 27%. Sandbox is up 24%. Somebody just asked me about Sandbox the other day, if I think it'll hit its $8, and the supplies came out so much that for the market cap to hit its all-time high, I believe that puts Sandbox at a $2.79. For the coin to hit its all-time high, which is a little over $8, it would 3x the all-time high of the market cap. So people always say, will it hit the all-time? It's going to hit its all-time high. Well, you got to take into consideration, it's been 4 years since its all-time high. You got to take into consideration the emission rate. Just like Cardano. For Cardano to hit its all-time high means the market cap will be bigger than it was previously. VeChain up 21%, Flare up 20%. Flare's one to watch because XRP is pumping. I think XLM is one to watch because XRP is pumping. Sologenics, which we really don't talk about on this platform. I had a little bag from last cycle. It got me back to break even. I sold it. Avalanche is up 12%. Just a bunch of double-digit gainers. What do you think we got for losers, John?
Geez. I mean, we got, meme coins and stable coins.
Okay. Hyperliquid, whatever the hell that is down 9.3%. And then, just like John said, meme coins. Pepe, Doge, WIF, Bonk, SHIB.
What's Caspa at right now? I can't read it quite.
Caspa's down too.
Oh, it's at 15.
Caspa struggles. Caspa's still a good distance away from its all-time high, or from its all-time high, which I think was in March at like 20 cents. So you're talking a 40% pump just to get back to its March high, which happens to be its all-time high, which I do believe is easy peasy for Caspa. Like Dogecoins. Dogecoin's a great example. So what was the all-time high last cycle? 71 cents, 72 cents?
Yeah,
something like that. Let's look at it.
What I do want to say to Mr. Plant-Based, first of all, thank you for joining us. We appreciate you so much. But yeah, HBAR has been pumping crazy, and I am an ambassador for Keystone, so I have to say, I saw a Keystone post today where they were like, hey, we're really interested in HBAR. And like they've been really supportive of these really great projects and communities. I think that Keystone is kind of like the epitome of somewhere to keep your crypto as far as a hardware wallet. But they were saying, we noticed that Ledger doesn't support HBAR NFTs. Ledger doesn't support like HBAR like native tokens and all this stuff. And so we want to reach out and like check them out. They were really great with Cardano recently. They have some of the most amazing, I think, Cardano integrations. And now that they're doing the same thing with HBAR, I think people in this community really need to take notice because it's really great to use. I mean, did you get yours yet? I know you ordered one.
No, because I ordered the Omen for Omen one.
Yeah.
They said like 1 to 2 months. So I actually forgot about it until you just said something right now. But I have personal experience with HBAR and Ledger. It is a very, very convoluted process with HBAR and Ledger. You know what I mean? Because you got to open the HBAR.
You have to have the hash pack.
Address.
And then the hash pack, you have to have the hash pack.
Right.
And then you have to connect the hash pack into your Ledger. It's a lot of stuff. I'm excited to see what Keystone actually does because Keystone with ADA, they integrated voting, they integrated dApps, they integrated cross-chain swaps, they integrated all this stuff. I think it's massive.
Yeah. So looking at Dogecoin is a perfect that's funny. Somebody asking about stacks. We were just looking at stacks earlier.
We were just talking about it.
We'll have to. John has a comment on that for sure. When you're looking at all-time highs, this is a perfect example. Dogecoin. We all know Dogecoin's emission rate is what, like 10 million coins a day or some ridiculous amount.
Yep.
So its all-time high, according to CoinGecko, was 68 cents, right? Okay. Let's switch that to market cap. So market cap, if I can get right on the tip there. Come on. Come on, just give me the tip.
Wait, can you make it bigger? Can you
maybe.
like make the time scale bigger and make it easier to get there? I do want to say, look, EV Warrior, some of the things that you said so far make you sound awesome. Some of the really great plays you've made here, like leveraging HBAR 3x for a few weeks now, said so glad. Dude, you've been killing it. If you ever want to come on and talk to us about anything, literally shoot us a comment, follow us on Twitter at Jpeg Empire, shoot us a DM, say it's you. We'll talk about, have you on, talk about some of the stuff you're looking at. Because, I mean, man, top 1% XRP, dude, and 3x leverage on HBAR before this massive pump. Like, dude, you're killing it.
So here's the point of this. The coin is 68 cents is the all-time high. We're sitting at 42 cents. So we are roughly 50% away from, a little over like 52, 53% away from hitting all-time high. So if it pumps another 26 cents, we hit all-time high, right? Well, the all-time high market cap is at $88 billion. Okay, the market cap right now is only at $61 billion. So if this is a 52, 53% pump to get to its all-time high at 68 cents, well, if we had 52 or 53% pump to 61 billion, that's going to put us at about 96 or 97 billion, right? So there is a big difference there, you know what I mean? So for it to hit its all-time high, it would actually have to surpass its all-time high on market cap. I don't know if that makes sense to everybody, but that's the way you should be looking at it. Looking at the all-time high of market cap, not price, when you're doing your moon math. All right. To finish this out, Stellar's down 4.6, BitTensor's down 5.3, Floki, and that's about that for the market update. Market's still looking strong. So other than that,
yeah,
what else?
I wanted to address this. So, Jay Clem, what do you know about Stacks? I'm really interested in Stacks. It's a Bitcoin layer 2. I've played around in it. I hold some peanut meme coin on Stacks, and I am really close with a large community of people that are very much into the Stacks ecosystem. If you know Dave, shout out to Dave. Really great. Covers a lot of Stacks content and crypto content on Twitter. Amazing guy. I've interviewed him. I've seen him, talked to him before. Really love him. A lot of people are bullish on Stacks, and I really wanted to touch on this right here. You said if Stacks could ever have the sole UX, I think it would be game over. And after the Nakamoto upgrade, Stacks shares BTC security 100%. I think that is a very interesting and good take, which is honestly one of the reasons why I'm excited about interviewing the Bitcoin OS team, which the Bitcoin OS team is talking about using Cardano as a Bitcoin layer 2. So you would be able to essentially use your Stacks and Bitcoin to use DeFi on Cardano, or like use DeFi that is programmed in the same programming language as Cardano. And so it would be secure. It would have the security of Bitcoin as well, and you would never have to leave the native token to use it. So one of the things I'm interested with the Bitcoin OS setup is that they're trying to figure out a way to pass on the speed of transactions of Cardano to Stacks, right? And so when the Laos upgrade happens, or when Hydra is being used for these different types of things, then the instantaneous transactions that are similar to the UX of Solana, but with the main difference being that instead of fast transactions that fail, you have fast transactions that don't fail because of the Cardano side. I'm interested to know if the Bitcoin OS team has a solution for making the speed of transactions on Bitcoin faster. And the reason this is interesting to me is because we had looked into creating a bridge. What?
You can't speed up the transactions on Bitcoin.
Yes, there are potential workarounds.
But that's not on Bitcoin.
Yes. But
Bitcoin only moves at one speed, and that's
yes.
a block every 10 minutes, and they're only so big.
Yes, but what Bitcoin OS is talking about is they're talking about locking up a certain amount that's basically kind of like in an open contract, so that like parts of your transactions can be instantaneous and they can settle at the end of the time that you're using it, right? And then part is locked. So I'm interested when I speak to them in figuring out how they plan on speeding up those transactions, because if they can do that in a way that doesn't sacrifice security, then I think that makes a lot of sense for the Bitcoin OS team. I think it makes a lot of sense for people on Bitcoin and people on Stacks, because we looked at a bridge and I thought maybe if we build the bridge to Stacks, it would be faster, but it actually takes the entire time that it takes for a transaction on Bitcoin, and then added the amount of time that it takes on Stacks, and then the amount of time that it takes on Cardano. So it actually ends up being like 3 times as long of a time in order to like make any regular transaction. And
because you still have, because all you're doing is adding in like I mean, I understand the concept, because you would be you're bridging to the layer 2 of that asset. But the problem is you still have to bridge from that layer 2 to Bitcoin.
Yes. And then
I only got one question. I only got one question for Bitcoin OS and all their hype, and now they're coming out with a token.
and I'm going to ask. I'm
Is
ready to ask them this.
how does that liquidity enter Cardano?
Yes.
Oh, we got 1.9 trillion in liquidity coming to Cardano. How?
Yeah.
It's not because the whole premise is you can use your Bitcoin on Cardano's dApps. Well, that's not then if I don't have to buy Cardano, or I don't have to pay gas with Cardano, or I don't have to bridge to Cardano, why the F would I turn my Bitcoin into Cardano?
Well, yes.
Just to use the dApps. I mean, it's good for the ecosystem. Yes, it's good for the ecosystem. It's good for the developers. It's good for the apps. It's good for the everything. But that liquidity coming to Cardano is like second, third, fourth order. It is not directly coming to Cardano. It's like liquidity through osmosis or some crap. You know what I mean?
Yeah. 100%.
You know, that's not. But I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong, but nobody's been able to answer that question. So
yes, and that's the question I'm going to ask. I'm going to definitely ask that question. So those are some of the things I'm excited about and interested in hearing about, surely from them.
This is interesting, though, what he said, what Jay Clem said right here.
Oh, I just tried to put it up.
So he says there are micro blocks on stacks, but you are correct about Bitcoin. The Cardano partnership sounds super promising. You guys seem super plugged in. I wasn't trying to shield the rest of it, but the beginning part is what interests me. So there's micro blocks on stacks, so that's how they scale their layer 2. Yeah. So if it's true that the micro blocks are faster and still retains the security of Bitcoin, that impresses me more than Bitcoin's novel, or Bitcoin OS's novel idea of shooting, using Bitcoin on top of other things. That impresses me more with stacks.
Well, the idea of the Bitcoin OS thing is that since you never have to leave, you're able to still have that security of Bitcoin, right? So that's what they're hoping. That's their ideal achievement,
right, which is cool. I mean, and that's cool also. That's super cool also. But don't gaslight me and say that you're adding liquidity to Cardano.
Yeah. Yeah,
tell me the truth. Tell me you are a Bitcoin layer 2 scaling solution that allows you to use Bitcoin on other native chains, and then let that be it. You know what I mean? And then you come out with a coin. You come out with a coin called Boss for the Bitcoin OS, but you don't have to actually use the coin for any of the transactions. You can use any asset to pay the gas fee. So you don't really need to use our coin. So you're never going to have to buy it. There's never going to have to be any buying pressure. But our coin will be used on the back end. So basically, we have a bunch of bots using the money you use to pay gas to add liquidity in trades to the Boss coin to pump it up, but you never have to buy it. No. Don't worry. You don't have to buy it. I could be totally off, bro. I was going to
say the token thing is like basically like they needed to fund their development. So they dropped a token to fund their development. And like they were pretty clear about that. Also, I have to say, Sheldon Hunt is going to be joining their team. He's leaving.
OS's?
Yeah.
Bitcoin OS's team?
Yeah, going from Emergo.
Emergo's not Cardano though. Emergo's a proof of work. You know.
Well, but Emergo is like they like do some of the peer review research and they build out the infrastructure. But I'm saying I'm excited that he's gonna be doing that, right? I'm excited about that. Somebody called him out on supporting their proposal to Catalyst, And he was like, damn, well, I didn't want to put it out like this, but I'm about to, like, I already have my resignation in and I'm joining their team. And then he was like, that's why I didn't I didn't promote it.
That could be for any reason, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Bitcoin OS could have said, hey, we're going to triple your salary.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm excited for him to do that because I think that the Bitcoin OS is ambitious. You know what I mean? So I'm going to talk to him about it. We're going to have a call about that.
And 100, Costa Ricardo, I mean, just put all your eggs. I don't know if I would have put all my eggs in XRP, you know, but you know, that's 100% to finally, I like how he says it. All I want is to finally silence the scream inside me, prove that believing in myself through the hell that life could throw wasn't in vain. Stacking XRP for 5 years. Now XRP will be that proof of work. 100%. I understand. I have a couple coins like that myself.
And one day,
congratulations to all the people. I mean, XRP is like, XRP Army is strong, super strong. Say some crazy shit on Twitter about XRP and see what happens, you know, but they're also like the most hated people. So to be able to deal with people talking, oh, XRP is this, XRP is that, XRP is that, you're a fool. And then now to be like, hey, how's your Ethereum bag doing? You know, or how's your, Solana bag doing? So right, I like it. I dig it. Congratulations.
I sent you a DM, well, a private chat. And as I was typing that out, my wife came in and she said, and then I muted myself for a moment. But that's the sign.
That, well, I still need to do some, bro.
Okay.
I still need to do some. If you want to hit let's hit headlines real quick. I know we just have a lot going on right now. It's our first day back. You know, there's so much going on. Let's hit the headlines real quick, at least some XRP headlines, see what's going on. And then, yeah, I'll just do a little bit. I'll just check XRP. I'll check Bitcoin, maybe look at ADA. The rest of it, though, if you're in the trading group, that's the spot to be. I'm just saying. So,
yep.
You ready? You want to do that?
Yeah, and I want to hit some of these things.
How long do you have before the warden?
I actually have negative time. I have negative time, but I want to throw some of these things up there real quick. But it's okay, you know. If it all goes wrong, it'll be quick. We just sign some papers and it's done. You know what I'm saying?
Right, then it's done.
Yeah. So shout out to Ben O'Hell. He is on the Cardano Foundation team, and so Cardano is doing some awesome things. They have a constitutional convention, one that is going on in Buenos Aires, and then also one that is going on in Nairobi. And so I think that that's awesome. I love that they're doing this international thing. They had over 56 congressional constitution workshops in over 56 different countries. I think that's huge. And then, so yeah, Ben Armstrong. Next target, $4.50. Get ready. Then this one I thought was massive. So Coinbase now allows users to purchase crypto with Apple Pay. That's big. That's huge. That's massive. And Paul Greenwald, look, I love Paul Greenwald. I want to get him on. I want to interview him. Would love to. Would be fantastic. But this was one of my favorite things that I saw. And so privacy wins. So today, the Fifth Circuit Court held that the U.S. Treasury sanctions against Tornado Cash smart contracts are unlawful. This is a historic win for crypto and all who care about defending liberty. Coinbase is proud to have helped lead this important challenge.
100%.
Right. Do you have some articles by chance?
Do I have some? No.
Yes.
No, I didn't. Okay. I didn't have any articles.
Let's see. Then, really everything as far as XRP, just talks about their surge after the Trump wins, but they don't actually give a reason why.
Yeah, of course.
But
I
have
would
to
be
say,
that'd be too much. That'd be too much effort for them to actually put some thought into it.
I have to say bye to my
I
mother.
do have a couple. Okay.
Just kidding. She left. It's okay.
I have a couple bookmarks. They're old ones. So U.S. government moves 10,000 Bitcoin worth 963 million to Coinbase. Is the government preparing to sell? Possibly. I mean, I don't know out of which account this is. Oh, well, it looks like it came out of Silk Road. Well, I don't know what that is. Prime Deposit. Coinbase Prime Deposit, 10K. That's two of them. I don't understand. I don't know how to read that. But either way, it wouldn't surprise me that, because the whole Bitcoin treasury and reserves and this and this and that somebody in the government was like, well, hey, let's sell some of that Bitcoin. Let's, just like Biden allowing Ukraine to use long range rockets all of a sudden. He's in a lame duck session and he's trying to get us into World War III. Here, this is the same as John. SWE Network signs strategic partnership with Franklin Templeton. We've been screaming this for 3 or 4 months now. And we even posted the clip when we put out the SWE video. The SWE video is like 3 or 4 months old. I put the clip in there of the Franklin Templeton dude saying that SWE is by far, or SWE by far has the best development team in crypto, period, is what he says. So it makes no, it's no surprise that the SWE Network signed a strategic partnership. So Vivek just announced the pausing his own weekly podcast. They're going to launch Elon called Dogecast, and John's gone. So they're going to launch Dogecast, which they will use to give the nation regular updates on cost cutting. That is pretty much it. I don't even know what this is. I don't know why. Oh, so that's a Radiant Arita partnering with Miston Labs. But that's about all I have for bookmarks also. I don't know where John went, so let's take a look at the charts. And damn, I just have to look at this real quick. Look at this. This is Ondo. Boom. Blew right past our March all-time high. It is up higher now. It's a daily candle. So in 2 days, it's up 33%, just pumping crazy. And it does not seem to have a stop. It is going to stop, though. We're super extended away from the 21 on the daily. It's in price discovery mode because this is not just the March all-time high. This is Ondo's all-time high. So Ondo is now in price discovery mode for everybody out there. So the only way you're going to gauge movements is it's like on a parabolic. We're going to have to go all the way down to like 7 minute. Bring it in. And there's no way to gauge this right now. It looks like we might be starting to get a little flag here on the 7 minute. If we see something like this, we see it respect something like that. We get a nice ascending flag here. And that movement would be ridiculous because that measured move out of that puts it at like 230. That would be a crazy move to pump out of this 7 minute flag and then pump another 31%. It's possible though. Definitely possible. Hold on, let me check this. Okay, John said he'll be right back. Let's get rid of that. Let's go on comments. So I was looking at that. This concerns me on the 7-minute. Price action go up. Momentum go down. RSI go down. So it definitely needs to reset. That's why I was shorting it earlier, but I got stopped out. So I just shorted it out of pure speculation because it pumped so hard. So definitely see it reset. Doesn't mean it's going to dump, but it's definitely going to reset and accumulate. And I can see this move out of Ondo for sure. Me and John were talking about this earlier in the DCA bag about getting rid of the Ondo right now. And I was like, I just think we need to stick to our guns. And it'll be like the first or second week. So like the beginning of next week to the end of next week, somewhere in that range is when we're going to dump our Ondo in the DCA bag. And then we'll decide what to do with it after that. If we hold it, we might just dump it into another coin. And then after the token unlock come January, that will be our DCA. We'll start DCAing into it heavy. We'll take the proceeds and we'll put it into something that hasn't pumped yet between now and then. All right. Looking at that just because it just happened to pop up. That was the first one that's popped up. But let's take a look at the Big Daddy. Let's go out to the daily. We haven't done any macro analysis on Bitcoin in quite a while. Let me get a different chart. There we go. Something a little cleaner. Okay, so we are out here on the daily for Bitcoin. You can see we kind of keep setting lower highs on the daily right here. RSI is nice and down. Momentum's down. I don't know if I would put this in a flag yet, but if we do end up making some kind of flag out of this on the daily, it does have a massive measured move. We're going to go down to a lower time frame to really look at it, though, to see what's going on. I don't really like doing flags on the daily. That puts us to that puts us damn near to my target, bro. 132, 141. If we break out of this. But I mean, we could create something like this. It could just be extended a little bit. It might not pump till mid-December, and then we just start that pump and we get to the 130s. That seems wow. I can't see that happening. You see that happening, pumping to 130 by mid-December? I don't see it happening. I don't know.
No, 130.
Yeah. I'm just saying that's what the measured move when you're looking on the daily is. So let's go down here. Let's look at the 4-hour. I would say we got a nice, beautiful trend line right there. Look at that. It is just respecting. So we're putting in lower highs, but it's respecting this bottom trend line right here. I would see more something like this. I think that's a more reasonable target at about 110. Does look like we're getting ready to clip on the 4-hour. So momentum is starting to curve back up. VWAP is coming back up. Momentum, we could see a nice clip. We could be setting up for a nice pump from Bitcoin here shortly. Like I said, money flow curving to the up. We get the money flow. On the 4 hour, we see it start, we see it start to round like that. On the 4 hour, we got the VWAP. We can see the VWAP kind of like this, boom, boom, then take off. We get the momentum to clip. I like what I'm seeing on the 4 hour. Let's bring this down a little bit. What we got going on here? No kind of divs or anything like that. Not lower, lower, high. But I would just be watching it in this symmetrical. I don't know if it's a symmetrical, pretty close to a symmetrical triangle. I would be watching it, making sure it maintains. If we lose this bottom trend, which just happens to be at about the SR level at 94.74, I can see us getting a dump coming down. It all really depends on what the market is doing. Let's look at Cardano real quick. I'm still waiting on a move to 137 for Cardano. We've been talking about this in the trading group for a while now. And it comes from this move back here. This bigger move on the 1 hour. So this is the bigger move, comes to 137. And then we created this other flag. It pumped us up. We hit that target almost right on the money when I put that out in the trading group. And that was the 115. And then this morning, I was telling everybody, if we can get back above this 115, our next move is to 137. This is the long position that we are in right here. So this is what I put out to the trading group earlier today and only put in, only put in $122. And it's on 8X, entry price at 121. We're officially up 50% on the trade right now. So this is an account I set up specifically for the trading group. I threw $500 in it, and I'm going to see how big I can get this account. Did take an L today on a SWE trade, only because it wicked down, stopped me out, and then pumped. But you got to have a stop loss. Sometimes it happens. I just wasn't able. I was IRL job. I wasn't able to get back in before it shot past my target entry. So that wasn't. So this is from the trading group. This was put out earlier today. Oh, oops. That's the reason why it's not showing. Come on. There we go. There we go. There we go. So as you can see, this was the long right here. We longed at 121. I've already moved the stop loss into profit. So no matter what, this trade cannot be lost. You always want to move your stop loss into profit. Okay. As soon as you have a good lead, at the very least, bring your stop loss to break even. So then no matter what, you can't lose anything. I mean, you might lose the fee, the 0.1% or something like that. But always move your stop loss, especially because this is up 50%. You know what I mean? So the stop loss I have set, I believe, I don't know if it'll tell me the percentage. It won't tell me the percentage. But the SL's at 126, and then my target is 137. So there's my take profit right there. All right, back to the charts. But that was this move right here. That is this trade. Originally, I was layering in. That's why there's only $122 in there. So I put in 122, and then I had another entry lower because I didn't want to miss the move. But I kind of expected it to drop a little bit. So I expected to drop, pick up, add to it, lower my entry, and then take off. But it just decided to take off. So Nothing I could do about that. All right. So the last one, XRP. I know John has to get out of here. I don't want to be the reason that his wife beats him. So, and his family is still in town. But let's look at XRP real quick. 1 hour. Wow. What do we got here? 1 hour. Is that a flag I'm seeing?
It's going up.
Is that a flag I am seeing on the 1 hour? I would have to look at the smaller time frames to look for confluence. But wow. I would not be surprised if we wake up tomorrow and XRP is sitting at 328 with a 20% move from here. I would have to look. Let's go down the smaller time frame.
All right, I'm out of here. I gotta go.
All right. Have a good one. I'm going to close up the show right now.
Yeah.
So, all right, John's gone. We did run a little long. From now on, this is how we're going to do it. We're going to do TA at the end of the show, and we'll probably have it planned out. And if John has to go, I will continue to do TA on a normal basis. We're trying to extend. We're going to go at least an hour and a half every night. So I hope all you guys enjoyed the stream tonight. All you 133 awesome people that have decided to join in. If you can, do us a favor. Hit that like button. Subscribe. If you're on YouTube, hit that notification bell. We go live Monday through Friday, 6 p.m. PST, every day, bringing you that hot honey dip tea like one of our community members likes to say. And if you're on Twitter, do us a favor, retweet, tag some DGens, let them know. And I think that's about it. Y'all have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow. Trading group, I will be looking at some more charts and putting some more charts in the group tonight. I'm going to dig into this XRP. I think it might have some legs. I just want to see if we're looking for a pullback or not. All right, you guys have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow.